Okay, update number 2 here. And just as a parent, this is something odd that I've been seeing on TikTok. Now, maybe this is one of those things that is going around TikTok and it's being overblown, or we're missing some context that we need. I did look into it a little bit more, and about the kids that are allegedly disappearing in Virginia. The news organization and authorities are saying that this isn't true. But let's get into it a little bit here. So, allegedly, ice cream trucks are driving around Virginia at like 9 o'clock at night, just kind of driving around and patrolling around these neighborhoods. And people are recording from their homes this event.
Can we talk about the discourse of ice cream trucks roaming neighborhoods in Virginia after 11 p.m.?
Sorry, the sound isn't safe on some of these.
Going around TikTok, and many people are tying it to the influx of missing children in Virginia. And it should be noted that the first week of August saw 88 missing children in Virginia. However,
so I don't know where they're getting this from, the 88 children that are missing in Virginia. When I'm looking this up, I'm not getting any information on missing kids. If some of you guys have some other information, because there's almost no information whatsoever online about these ice cream trucks driving around. And then
a child abuse ring was uncovered in Alabama.
Yeah, there's child trafficking rings. I've got a new story on one that's in L.A., I think. A major sex trafficking bust in L.A. He's referring to the one in Alabama. But I'm not aware of anything in, Virginia. So let's see if we can get somebody else's here. So they're filming from their door.
What is this? 12 o'clock at night.
So he's saying midnight. Ice cream truck is driving down the road in Virginia. He's claiming it's midnight. I can get some other ones here. So it's a good question. If you're seeing these and they're going around. I mean, this is the daytime. It makes more sense to me that an ice cream truck would go around. It makes more sense to me that an ice cream truck is going to be going around in the daytime. I don't know if they're claiming that those ones are also showing back up at nighttime again. Let me see if I got some other video here. So.
Truck out here at 8:38 at night.
So this ice cream truck is coming around the corner. There's 2 police officers there. She's recording from an apartment building, it looks like. Now, unless I'm missing it, cops didn't go after him. So that's odd. There's 2 cruisers, but they could have been inside the apartment building dealing with, a domestic or something else.
Yep, your children are being surveilled 24/7 right now as they are being taken with no one doing anything to stop it. And if you see these vans, it's too late. People were terrified after the missing kids report in Virginia showed not only almost 100 kids missing in just the last few days in just one town, but they were being helped by the police. Hunting videos show unlabeled white vans playing ice cream truck music.
This is claims that he's making, and again, I can't.
Yep. Your children are being surveyed 247 right now, as they are being taken with no one doing anything to stop it. And if you see these vans, it's too late. People were terrified after the missing kids report in Virginia showed not only almost 100 kids missing in just the last.
See, they keep saying that, and I don't. Social media posts claiming mass kidnappings in Virginia are false, police say. Virginia State Police said viral videos claiming swaths of children have been abducted aren't true. Here's what they say about the process for reporting missing children. Viral videos on the internet claiming there are mass kidnappings of children in Virginia aren't true, state police said. In a public statement Wednesday, Virginia State Police said it's aware of multiple social media posts raising concerns about missing children across the Commonwealth. The agency said it's not investigating any reports of mass abductions, and there's no evidence of mass abductions. State police said most children reported missing are runaways and return home after they're reported missing. The department explained that unlike other states, it forwards every missing child case in Virginia to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Therefore, there are more Virginia cases on the NCMEC website than other states, which often use their own websites to keep track of the reports. Virginia does this to centralize missing children's cases so they can be reviewed in one location. So these people are trying to equate these trucks that are driving around to the alleged 80 to 100 kids that are missing. And I just don't want everyone to get caught up. You know, when I do this show, you might not like what I have to say. You might not like my opinions. But I don't lie and bullshit everyone. I'm going to tell you the truth, especially when it comes to something like this. They're not saying that there are a whole bunch of missing children at this time. If somebody has information on that, the kids are legitimately missing, and there's a disconnect here between what the authorities are saying and what you guys have, please send it to me and I'll look into it. But as far as the ice cream trucks driving around at night, this is my thought process on it. This is what I would do if I were there in Virginia. One of two things. One, call the police and say you have a concern that these trucks are driving around late at night and it's not an appropriate time. You'd like a cruiser to come check it out and confront the person if you don't feel comfortable. Two, grab a couple other neighbors, get together with them, record the situation, confront the driver, and ask what's going on. If you're a legally armed citizen, make sure you got your sidearm with you. If you're not, then come together as a group and that you're recording so that there's witnesses and there's accountability. And just confront one or two of the trucks. Don't give them free range to drive around your neighborhood and you have no idea what their deal is or what's happening. And question them, record it, question them, put it up for the rest of us. You know, if I were these guys and they were smart, and let's say for the sake of argument that they're selling ice cream in the daytime and then in the nighttime maybe they're trying to sell to adults. I mean, that's what I think of when I see this. Like maybe some adults that want late night snacks and they don't want to run to the store. So these guys are trying to cater to adults, but it would be better to communicate that to the community so everyone can be on the same page and realize, hey, the ice cream guy's coming around. I don't have to run to Stop and Shop or something. I can just go grab this guy and grab a couple snacks real quick. But if I were them, I would have called the police and said, we're trying a new business model. We're going to try to sell to adults in the evening. And we're going to be driving around this town and this town and this neighborhood and see if we can't get some sales and make some extra money. So that way, if the community called into the police station, the police could go, we're aware of it. The owner of the van called us. They're trying to sell snacks to adults, and we're aware of the situation. If it turns into some sort of problem, call us and we'll show up. That would be the smart thing to do. If they're just driving around with zero communication, that's suspect right away. So other people are saying the same thing. We need a confrontation video. You need to confront them and question them about what they're doing and why they're driving around your neighborhood at that time of night. Because a lot of towns have kind of quiet time laws, right? After like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., whatever it is. You're not supposed to be driving around the road either blaring music or loud muffler or, whatever it is. So if these ice cream trucks are driving around, cranking this music at 9, 10 o'clock at night, they could be in violation of your town's sound ordinance, in which case that is an illegal act. The cops can show up for that reason alone, that they're driving around cranking music from the van. So you parents out here, you have a lot of options in order to deal with this situation and confront these people. Just do it safely, right? I don't need someone suing me because you were like, you said fucking attack them. Do it safely. Don't go by yourself. Go with a couple of people so there's witnesses and there's accountability. And you don't even have to be a raging monster. Just go, excuse me, hold on there a minute. I'd like to know why you're driving around my neighborhood at 9 o'clock at night. We live here. What are your intentions? Obviously, this is something that we want to know. You can have a regular conversation. It doesn't have to escalate to something crazy that puts everyone at risk. But don't let them just ride around unchallenged. If you're worried about your community and you're worried about your kids, pick one of the options I gave you. Call the police. Go out there with your fellow neighbors that you trust in a group and confront one of these and just find out for sure what their deal is and what their intention is. And if they cover their face or they hide or they take off, you know that it was bullshit and their intentions aren't good. And then make sure you got that license plate in your video. Make sure you got some identifying information in the video. So for everybody in Virginia, for this situation that appears to be a thing, just be careful and learn what you need to learn about this situation and the best way to deal with it. But it's just looking at it on its face, it's very odd to have trucks going around at 9 o'clock at night when really all of the kids are in the house for the evening. Their play, unless you're doing a fire in the backyard or something, play day is over. They're not still hanging out. The only ones that are going to be out really are older teenagers. So we're talking like 16 and up. And for all I know, they could be after that. I have no idea. But be safe, check it out, and get those answers. And anybody ends up finding something and getting information and getting something additional, hit me up and let me know, and I'll look into it. All right, thanks, everyone, and happy Friday.